Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So here is the update on my hair journey. So as you guys know from my first video, I did the big chop. After 5 years of having my locks, I decided that I wanted to take on this new challenge, which is called the Touches of Nykesa Hair Love Challenge. And basically, I'm just here to love on my hair in its natural form. So if you haven't seen the first video, definitely go back and check that one out. So right now what I'm doing is I have sectioned off all of my hair and I am preparing it for my braids. I decided to do a protective style because, for one, I think that will definitely help with my hair growth. Two, it stops me from manipulating my hair too much with combing it every day and just having to constantly touch it and do it. And three, with my schedule the way it is, I'm extremely busy. So for me to have to do my hair, I'd have to wake up even earlier than what I'm already waking up now, just to be able to do my hair and make sure it looks well for the day. So the protective style works for me. I decided to do a box braid bob style. I have not had this style since I was like 8. I think I was 8 or 9 when my mom had did that style in my hair, and I always loved it, but it had grew out of style for a while, but now it's back in style. So I decided that this will be my first style that I do for my protective style. So the hardest part for me about doing my own hair is my parting. I like for my parts to be clean, and it was super hard to even see my head itself to make sure my parts were even straight. So I have a feeling that I'm probably working on a slant, especially in the back, but I did my best. So I think I did pretty good for me not being able to see my head in regards to parting. So we have made it to the back of my head now. Again, the parting part is super hard because I can't really see, so I was kind of looking in my mirror at my camera that was facing my head. Very tricky, but it was working somehow. So I just decided to slow it down a little bit for you guys to see, so you see how I do one braid. And this, again, wasn't too hard to do. I'm used to braiding hair, so it's pretty easy for me to braid my hair, but the parting is really hard. But like I said, I was enjoying this. It was so late at night. I am an early bird. I like to be in the bed no later than 10 o'clock, and I think here we were touching maybe 12 o'clock at this time. I didn't get finished with my head until almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get up for work the next day. So it was a long night, early morning, long night. But like I said, I enjoyed this process. I enjoyed the time that I took out to just love on my hair, braid it. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely some good self-care, I should say. So I was really surprised at how much hair I was able to save on my head after cutting my locks out. I have a decent amount of hair to work with, and I'm really satisfied with it. I've seen people who have, combed their locks out or cut their locks out and literally had to start from a brush cut to grow their hair back out. So for me, it was definitely ideal that I was able to cut my locks and still maintain some length in my hair. Okay, so far I have a little guide for myself. So basically what I'm trying to do, I've already had the hairstyle for a couple of days, but I want to kind of take it a little shorter in the back, but I can't see. So the goal is to get like a bob kind of look, but I can't see. So I decided to use white rubber bands as a guide in hopes to achieving this style. But we're really gonna see because I'm not sure. I think I might be able to pull it off. I think I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can, but we're gonna see. So as you guys can see, I did braid my hair up after I cut my locks out. I decided that I would like to keep it protected for a little while until it really starts to grow out more. So for the next 6 weeks, I will be keeping this style. I'm gonna hydrate it daily. I'm gonna oil it every week, once a week. And then at the end of the 6 weeks, I'll take it out. You guys can see how it's growing. And then I'll wash it, do my routine. So every 6 weeks I have a routine where I'll be washing or take my braids out, washing it. I'll probably wear it out for maybe like 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours, just to allow my hair and my scalp to breathe, and not be so tight again. But then I will be putting another protective style in it. And I know some of you are probably wondering, so I'm gonna do this as I talk. So I know some of you are probably wondering, like, you're gonna go 6 weeks without washing your hair, and yes, I am. So for me, I don't know if anybody else has grown up in a household where their mom was like, dirt helps your hair to grow. So yes, so that statement is true in a sense. So basically what happens is our hair produces natural oils, and with those natural oils, as they build up in our hair, it helps our hair to grow. It's giving our hair the nutrients it needs to grow. So the more we wash it, the more we're washing out what our body is producing naturally to help the hair to grow. Also, you have to be very careful with that as well. So I know a lot of people like to use oils to oil their hair and stuff, but I don't know if anybody's ever realized that they're consistently washing their hair because they feel like there's a lot of buildup, or their hair is really dry and flaky and there's dandruff. So what's happening is when you're over oiling your hair, you're creating that problem. So because of our hairs, our scalp natural production of oil, we don't need as much oil unless your scalp doesn't produce as much oil, and that's another thing I can get into another time, or in another video. But over oiling our hair is what creates the buildup. It creates the flakiness. It creates the dandruff in some cases, because what an oil is just a lubricant. We haven't hydrated the scalp. We haven't done anything to the scalp to lock in the moisture. So you're putting oil on dry hair, basically. So that's going to create buildup. That's going to create dandruff and the itchiness and the flakiness until you wash it. So now you're creating a situation where you're constantly washing your hair, but you're not understanding why it's always dirty or building up. Now, my recommendation is to make sure that you're hydrating your hair. Hydration is very key in healthy hair growth. If you're not hydrating your hair and you're just putting the oil on it, you are really kind of like making your hair even more dehydrated. It's kind of like a tease to your hair. Like, you're gonna feed me water kind of thing. Like, I'm hungry, but you're not feeding me, if that makes sense. So the hydration part basically, so I use my hydration spray every day. I use it twice a day, especially when I have my locks. I would use it twice a day, specifically because, one, I love the feeling that it gives my scalp. It has like a really minty, fresh feeling. So for me, I love that. And then two, I noticed how much my hair was growing and how much my hair was like happy. Like it was so much more happier. I can just feel it. So I use my spray, and then I would use my growth oil. I don't have it next to me. I brought it into the bathroom. But I use my growth oil between 1 to 2 times a week on my scalp. And again, that's just to lock in the moisture from the spray. And I noticed that doing that, again, my hair was happy. It was healthy. It was growing. So that is basically why I personally don't recommend overwashing your hair. Absolutely wash your hair. Don't overwash it. Now, again, when I had my locks, I didn't wash my hair every 6 weeks. I probably washed my hair maybe every 2 months. And I could do that because of the products that I was using. So my spray has its benefits of not allowing too much buildup or dirt to attract to it. I do have a dry wash that I use in my hair, where I would just spray my hair if I felt like it was too much buildup growing or too much buildup coming on, or if I've been in the gym for a lot of days and I'm just like super drenched, I'm super sweaty, I can kind of tell my hair really needs that wash, but I'm not quite ready to wash it yet. I'll use my dry wash, and that was just as good as a regular wash. So when I did go in to actually wash my hair, when it was time, I would do a really deep cleanse. I would use my apple cider vinegar detox cleanse, and then I would go in with my 3-in-1 clarifying shampoo. I would strip all the dirt and natural oils and every oil that's in my hair, strip it out, and basically restart the process again, hydrating my hair, making sure that I am put the steam to my hair, so that way it's opening up my pores and the cuticles of the hair, so that way the hydration is penetrating inside of my follicles, not just my scalp and not just the shaft. So there is a process, like, and I didn't get this routine going until I did lock my hair. So now that my hair is no longer locked, I do have to wash it every 6 weeks. And I do have to maintain it a little bit more. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm trying to finish this out. I can't talk and do that at the same time, so bear with me. I am finally finished. I have burned the ends. I had to stop the video for that part because I could not see, so I had to go into the bathroom to finish that part out. But here I have already applied the mousse to my hair. This is just going to help to lay down any frizzies that I may have, and then blow drying it to make sure it's all massaged in, basically, to make sure there's no like residue left over from the product. So yay, I'm so happy that I finished. I'm singing because I am excited. I finished. I'm done. And this is my song too. But here we go, the big reveal. Voila. You know, it doesn't look that bad. I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good for me to have done my hair for the first time in 5 years. Well, braided my hair, I should say. For the first time in 5 years. And I just now realized that I still had a few rubber bands left in there, so I did take those out. It wasn't, I don't know, I love it, don't get me wrong, I love it, but one thing I can say is I gotta figure out how to get it to like curl under. Maybe I should put steam to it, but I get nervous because it's so close to the back of my neck. But I mean, for the most part, the guide, me putting the rubber bands on it was really helpful. That did help me to keep that kind of short look. But what do you think? I'm in love with it. I'll be right back. I got to take care of these edges. So here I am going to attempt to do my edges. I do it your typical way. Throw some edge control on there and use the edge brush. I have seen other people do it differently, where they curl their edges with like a curling iron or a flat iron. I can't lie, I'm not doing that. I don't know. One, I don't think I would want to get that close to my hair or my scalp or my edges with that. And then two, I'm trying to grow them back out, so I don't want to fry them with heat. So this is as good as it's gonna get for me. I remember doing the finger waves in cosmetology school, so I kind of use that method when I'm trying to lay down these edges of mine. And again, to me, it works. So yeah. So I'll be sure to link the products that I used in the description below. But here I am just going to apply a little bit of the Edge Booster mousse to my edges. That helps it to lay down. I didn't show it here, but I also applied my growth oil to my edges as well. I like it because it takes away from that white flakiness or that white residue look when I use the edge control in the mousse. So I like to use the oil as well. So I put some of that in it, and again, I'll link everything below. But yes, this is the finished look. I'm gonna just blow dry a little bit so it stays in place. But yes, this is pretty much it. This was exciting. I'm so excited to be back on this journey. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel so that way you can stay updated and you can see some of the styles that I choose to do. I will be definitely doing some educational videos as well. Peace, love, and more hair. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated on my journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, any comments, any recommendations on how to get my hair to look like the Bobby look that I was going for, that would be great. Thank you all again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace, love, and more hair.